2/5. Let me take a look. Oh, okay. Yeah. All the slopes are either a positive or a negative 2/5. Nice. Okay. So that actually helps a little bit. Because if you take a look at the line, it's going like this, right? So is that a positive slope or a negative slope? And I'll put down what you wrote here. You said they're all 2/5. And this line, would that have a positive slope or a negative slope? A negative slope? Negative would be if it did this. Okay, reading from left to right. If I start here and I stay on the path of the line, I'm going down. That would be a negative slope. Reading left to right this way, if I start here and I stay on the line, I'm on an incline, I'm moving up, so that would be a positive slope. So in your answer choices, if you take a look for the ones that are positive 2/5. Now that's only what, A and B? So right now you just eliminated C and D as options. So now I want you to notice something else though, and this is really important. Ha ha ha, I mean positive, nice. What else did you notice about the answer choices? Other than this, that yes, the 2/5 is all in the answer choices, but what else do you notice? What do you notice about the format and every single one of them? Not about the slope anymore. Move away from the slope and look at the whole thing. What format is it in that we talked about yesterday? Because number 3 was just like this. Every single one of the answer choices is in this format. They all start with Y. They have a slope. They have an X that's attached to the slope. And they have some type of intercept. So you already identified that it's going to be a positive 2/5 here. So the only thing that we have to make sure now is, where does this line, where does it hit the Y-axis? It hits it somewhere. What number does it hit it at on the Y-axis? If you could tell me that, then you have the equation of the line that is correct. It hits it at a positive 2 or a negative 2. Because that makes a big difference. Does the line hit Y at 2 or negative 2? It hits it at negative 2. Let's see. It looks like the X-axis is a little bit above it And it says here, they're counting by twos, and this one here says -2. Anything that is below, anything below the x-axis for y is going to be negative. So this is a -2. So you're looking for the equation that is y equals 2/5 x minus 2. That's the correct equation for this line. Okay? All right, number 8. All right, number 8, you have some options. It really depends on how best you're comfortable calculating a slope, whether you like to use the slope triangles or if you like to use the formula. When you get to algebra, you're most likely going to be using the formula a lot. In 8th grade, we explored the slope triangles because it's really important for you guys to understand where the formula comes from. So now I'm on number 8, and it says that there's a line that passes through 2 points. And those 2 points are 3, 5 and 2, 0. Right? They want to know what the slope of the line is. So right now, we don't know if this is a positive or a negative slope, right? Because we're just looking at a bunch of numbers. We're looking at 2 points. But let's pretend that if I plotted those 2 points, let's see, 2, 0 would be right there. And then 3, 5 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be something like right here. So let's pretend I'm drawing this line right here. So this line should be a positive slope. Now for slope triangle, what you would do is you would just, draw your slope triangle, and then you could do vertical over horizontal. The formula though, hopefully you remember it. The slope equals the change in y over the change in x. Now, what does that mean? The change in y. Meaning, what's the difference? What was the distance between the two y's? Over here, y is nothing. But over here, y is 5. So what you want to do is you want to find that distance. Well, how much from 0 to 5? 5, right? Okay, now let's find the distance of x. How did x change? Over here it was 2, but now over here is 3. Well, 3 minus 2 is what? 1. So what's your slope? Your slope is a positive 5. Never mind. 3, 1. Okay. Are you with me, buddy? This right here, that's something that you should try your best to commit to memory, because in algebra, you're going to use it a lot. And really, this is probably not what you're going to see. You're going to see what I was saying about distance. You're going to see what is the difference, right? You're going to see if I have one y coordinate and I take away the other, one minus the other, I would do the same thing with the x's. One of the x coordinates, take away the other, and then that gives me my slope, right? It gives me whatever I'm looking for. So this is really what you're going to be using a lot. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next one.